This train is being held at a red signal. London Underground apologise for any inconvenience caused.
7 o'clock in the morning, gloomy faces everywhere. It seems like commuters are not in their best mood these days. Waiting on the platform feels more like attending a funeral, when we suddenly come across Keira Knightley searching desperately for her lost lover at Piccadilly Circus station. A sight that strangely enough creates a smile on our faces. Sadly though, Keira wasn't there for real. It was Smile for London's newest venture to bring some colour to the grey rush hour of London. Curious about knowing more, we went to the organisers of this unique showcase, Alex Stevens and Joe Kotas.
It's a creative intermission. It's a creative and artistic break from adverts temporarily, and it's designed to complement the ads actually. But the idea is that this is a 20-second silent form of animation, as that's quite a new discipline. So essentially what we're doing is we're trying to inspire and uplift commuters but through the talent of London now. If you carry a smile with you as opposed to a frown with you, then generally that smile might kind of affect people around you, and then, rather than everyone being grumpy in the morning, might be a little bit happier, so it's kind of, and it's the power of the smile is actually quite, it is quite immense.
But why is this time of the year especially hard to put a smile on our faces?
Hi, my name is Dr. Aaron Balick, and I'm a psychotherapist and media spokesperson for the United Kingdom Council for Psychotherapy. About 80% of people fail their New Year's resolutions about this time, so they're feeling pretty down on themselves. And worst of all the bank statements and credit card bills from the holiday period are coming in. There's just a lot of reality coming in that I think people would rather not face up to.
While trains are passing through Oxford Circus, commuters can see a huge variety of videos on a big 3 meters wide and 2 meters high screen. They range from short comedic movies like The Warp Phase, with just eyes and lips that weirdly stare at us, to animated videos like Searching for a Change in Consciousness, made by Nick Park of Wallace and Gromit.
This is Oxford Circus.
People on the platform react differently to this unusual art showcase. Some of them are looking confused, as if they're waiting for an advertisement to appear. Others won't look up from their newspapers at all. A few smile.
I think it's a good idea, yeah. I think there's not enough smiling going on.
I think it's important in London because people are too busy coming and going. We just don't have any time to watch anything. So yeah, it's a good touch.
I don't think it'll make any difference. They could smile during that event and then it'll continue as normal once the event is finished.
For Meme Partnership, Smile for London is the first project. After 15 months intensive hard work, the company is pleased about the collaboration with Transport for London.
We persuaded the Underground to let us do, or CBS to do it on the screens. We had the Museum of London who hosted our launch, and we're showing the films there as well. Vimeo, who have a global viewer rate of 40 million apparently. So we're very happy.
Up till now, they have received good feedback from blogs, designer companies, and social networks like Facebook and Twitter.
I still have a big smile on my face all day long. You've made me so happy. Hope to see you again somewhere. There are so many sullen and rude people on the tube. The best way to wind them up is a smile.
Meme Partnership mixed videos from professional movie makers and amateurs who had to apply to be able to participate. With the help of 5 recognized designers, such as Neville Brody from the Royal College of Art, 16 from the submitted and 20 invited short films have been chosen to be shown on the tube. One of the submitted short films is called Essay Number 1 and was directed by Nassim Mousses from Argentina. In his short film, a clown juggles in slow motion with oranges and colorful multi-shaped objects. The young designer participated to get an international display of his work. We talked to the Buenos Aires-based producer Raimundo Bassano.
He has been working a lot with circus people. He wanted to show that world. He has a lot of nice images and color, and he's a very happy person, and he always wants to send a message in his work, like a positive message, as it is displayed in the streets or in the subways, as this show is. I think it can take you away from everyday routine. I think it's very interesting to see what people around the world is doing.
Maze is the title of one of the invited short films directed by Stuart Pearson Wright, who was lucky to win Keira Knightley for his project. Originally 12-minute length, he had to cut it to 20 seconds, a challenge he accepted, because for him, Smile for London is a great way to display his work.
It's a great opportunity to show one's work to an enormous audience. You know, there are millions of people literally travelling on the Underground every day. So it's a great way to get your work out to the masses. I mean, I can't think of any better way, really. And it's good to see contemporary art brought into a very public context. People are on that tube who've never been to a contemporary gallery and never seen a contemporary piece. And who knows? You have to live in hope. It might make someone think, oh, I'll look that up. I'm interested in that. And it might broaden their horizons in some way. I mean, if that happens with half a dozen people, then that's wonderful.
Back on the platform, it is almost 10 and the morning traffic has cleared away. A few commuters are trying to pop a balloon on the screen in front of them, just as Liam Brusler's video asks for. And when finally the head of the shown character, instead of the balloon, explodes, they smirk. Dr. Bellick told us if a smile has an effect on us.
Actually, by smiling, you may have an effect on your mood. So the advice isn't to walk around with a great big cheese-eating grin on your face all the time, because nobody's going to believe that and you're not going to believe it yourself. But if you find yourself being aware of yourself and you've got a grimace on your face, or you're holding the muscle structure in your face is tense, or you're clenching your jaw, try and let go of that, give yourself a smile and see if you can notice the change.
The organisers of Smile for London are aware of the fact that not everybody will see the videos. But for them, that doesn't matter. Making even a few people smile is worth it.
I like doors, please.